Hello everybody and welcome back to Pokemon Blue. So, we're going to try and make it through here really quick and then, of course, we're going to take on the 7th gym. Making it through here, slowly but surely. What do I have down here? I have a full restore. We will not pick up this item then. I don't know what it is, but if I'm not willing to part with an item, then I feel like if my items are much more valuable than whatever that could be. I was gonna say, we don't really need the Master Ball, but it's nostalgic enough to be like, yeah, I guess I'll keep it. I'll keep it in the bag. Oh, one thing about me in Pokemon, I never use the Master Ball. Like, even when the Legendary shows up, I'm like, I will spend hours chucking Ultra Balls at this thing until I successfully catch it. That's just the kind of person I am, though. I always like to have the Master Ball at the ready. We actually might need a spot, though. So, let's get rid of this full restore. And then we'll need healed up. Max potion. And we also have hyper potions, which we can use later on. Plus we have 3 of them, so we might as well not, you know, just waste our money. We'll throw that away for now. TM22, so not that thing I wanted. We'll see what it is real quick though. Ooh, Solar Beam. I am going to toss that. Yep. Powerful moves. Just, I don't have enough bag space for it. It's rough out here not having enough bag space. I'm like, oh, come on. I hate having to toss this, but, I need bag space. Oh. For some reason, like, it was kind of weird right there for a minute. Like, I tried to turn to the right, and I guess it was initiating into a combat, or a battle. There's the secret key. There we go. That's what I came in here for. Ugh. Come on. I was gonna say, that's just like the one mechanic to this game I'm like, ugh. Why not just have an infinite bag, please? That's all I need. Ugh. Oh. Gosh dang it. We gotta run back up there, flip the switch, and come back down, so it's easy enough. Ugh. It's weird to say that it does feel like parts are kind of overlapping themselves. Feels like a coherent story in my mind right now. Like, I understand that things are split up for you all, but right now it's like my mind is solely on this game at the moment. Still the same day. Still going strong. Oh gosh. I'm just like, my goodness. But we will get through this, slowly but surely. Let's run back downstairs, flip the switch. Because I don't think there's a switch up here. I wanted to check, but it feels like the wild encounters are not gonna let me do that. Run away. There's not a switch up here. Okay, so we gotta run back downstairs, flip the switch again, and then come back upstairs. Ugh. Now that I think about it, Repel selling, a great item to have. But we will just keep fighting on. Oh my goodness. Grimer, my man. I'm just trying to make it through here. Please. Bitte. Okay. So. Ugh. Well, I guess we're over here. Let's try to figure out something to talk about, I guess. Looking on my desk. What are some interesting items that I have? I have a commander deck sitting there. It's my Perforce Blink deck, which nobody likes to play against. I could talk about Magic for hours, but unless you know Magic, I feel like you wouldn't understand. But this is my channel. This is my part. We're gonna talk about Magic today. oh, looking at that Perforated Blank deck, there are some upgrades I need to make to it. Like, it's pretty good. I put some money into it. But you can always buy things like Blightsteel Colossus, ruin everybody's day, you know. Turn 5, have a double striking, hasty Blightsteel Colossus. That always sounds fun. Oh, I was gonna say, people hate that deck for the simple reason that I can just do buku's amount of damage out of nowhere. Like, turn 4 or 5 is when you should really be concerned if you're playing against a Perforated Bronze-Blooded commander deck, because oh my goodness, that is some scary stuff. I was gonna say, you don't know what someone's packing in that deck, what they got in their hand. I guess I could talk about my origins with Magic the Gathering. My goodness. So I started off in the Theros block. I think the first time I ever really bought cards was Born of the Gods. And then from there, I was hooked. I was gonna say, a couple of my friends were playing it at the time, and I was like, well, if they're playing it, I guess I'll play it, you know, try to figure everything out, you know. Get it wrong and you face the trainer. Okay. For the gym leader. Then get to it. Here we go. Caterpie. No. Wait. But it doesn't. It evolves into Metapod. Wait. But, okay, whatever. I guess technically Caterpie evolves into Butterfree, but it evolves into Metapod first. It should be said that, you know, Metapod evolves into Butterfree. But it'll be okay, we'll take these fights on. But no, started off in Born of the Gods. I had a couple friends that really started off in the Return to Ravnica block. And I hold a lot of nostalgia for those cards. From both Return to Ravnica into, you know, Theros block, and then into Khans of Tarkir. Now, I heard a lot of differing opinions from my friends about the Khans of Tarkir block. I enjoyed it. I really did. Jeskai, I built a Jeskai mid-range deck, and it was the first time I actually like really sat down and I was like, I'm gonna put some time, some effort, and some money into this. And I saw that deck, I think it's here somewhere. I think I brought it up here with me. But oof, that's a fun deck to play. Even today, I probably played that deck, with no exaggeration, probably close to 1,000 times. Like, I know that deck inside and out. Like, that's during the time, you know, Goblin Rabblemaster and stuff were still hot. Not like it's stuff like Stick the Flames. But once Khans came in, oh, Siege Rhino just took over the scene. Like, I had a friend that had an Obzon mid-range deck, and ooh, anytime I see Siege Rhino playing that deck, I was just like, my goodness, this is not going to be fun. But it'd be alright, you know. But we also played a very special format in which it's kind of like Commander, but we called it the quote-unquote big games. And you could have as many people as you wanted in this game, and you can have whatever deck you wanted to play, so long it's within reason. Like, you don't want to play, like, I don't know, like a combo deck like Splinter Twin that literally just kills everybody, but, you know, you want to have, like, this war kind of thing, and, you know, politics used to get slung around quite a bit, and it was a fun time. It really was. We all started at 20 life, and whatever you brought to the table, you brought to the table. But it made certain decks really, really good, and certain decks really, really bad. Like, aggro decks couldn't really be played and stuff like that. Lifesteal decks were quite good. Like, anything Orzhov was instantly good. Because, like, if you played something like Death to the Deathless or Great Merchant of Asphodel. Oh my goodness, you would just get so much life. There are 9 certified Pokemon. No. At least I got that one right. At least my knowledge isn't that bad. Or horrendous. But we're gonna go and keep taking these guys on so we can get a little bit of experience. Thinking back on it now. I'm trying to think of like certain cards that were always stood out whenever we played big games. Of course, board wipes. There was like a board wipe meta there for a minute, because like if we had 8 people playing a game and you were just falling behind, well, the best way to get back into the game was just, you know, board wiping. Eventually we started playing Commander, and I think that's really brought out some of the deck building in a lot of our players. So it was really cool. It's really cool to see decks being played today, because I don't know, like I have a couple friends that they've always wanted to play cards, but they've never really wanted to just like build a deck, because I mean certain cards can be like super expensive, like I'm trying to think of one card that's like super expensive that my friends have, like Voice of Resurgence. Super expensive card, super good card, and my friend put one of them in his Commander deck, and I'm very, very happy to see him play it, because he smiles whenever he does that. I'm just like, oh, good. Oh, I was gonna say. Then again, I feel like Commander is fun for the simple reason that like it's a variety of different cards. Like you never know what you can really expect. Now, granted, I feel like certain things have shifted certain table metas, especially like things like game nights where there seem to be like staple cards in their decks, and people are like, well, these are really good cards. Polywog Evolves. Now technically it does in later games, but it doesn't in this one. Fair enough. I got that one. But you know, things happen. Oh, Mint's up at a level 40. I didn't mean to shoot him up that fast. Whoops. Buffs, level 40. Overuse needs to train just a little bit. But I don't know. It makes me happy always talking about Magic, because I could talk about Magic for hours. Oh my goodness. I talk about certain metas or certain cards that I think are strong. Like for example, the D&D set I thought it's quite strong in its own right. I really think it is, because Treasure Vault is a good card. Oh my goodness. When I sing Treasure Vault, I was like, anything that can do land recursion is gonna be crazy good with that. Like you play that card and you just like, you know, you set yourself up, and then you're like, oh, I'm gonna sack this for like 1,000,000 treasure. And then, you know, oh goodness. Then you just get it back out and you do it again, and you're like, well, I have basically a lot of mana all the time. I have an idea for a Sultai pod deck that utilizes, I think it's called Muldrotha. I think that's the commander. But basically what it is like you can get a permanent type out, like one permanent type, like creature, enchantment, planeswalker, land, and you can cast one of those types per turn, or one of each of those types per turn. And so I think pod would be a really cool idea to build around, like constant recursion and stuff like that. So I will need to save up the money for that one, but I think it'd be very fun to play. Granted, I do have a lot of the cards that need to be played in that deck. Like I did come across not a Flooded Strand, but a Marshy Flats, I think is what it's called. So the fetch line for the blue-green land, I was like, whenever I pulled that, I was like, I'm building this pod deck now. Like, I don't care. I sat down and tapped out for like a while. And I was like, I'm gonna build this thing. But then again, there's also cards I've found while building. I was like, well, I could use Yennefer now. You know, it's basically a oh, what can you say about it? It's like a creature version of Birthing Pod, so it's really cool. The one thing that kind of scares me is people will target Birthing Pod quite easily, and well, the deck doesn't have a lot of space for. I think he might get down. Yeah. Oops. It'll be okay. I was hoping it wouldn't, but the confusion just kind of got to me. But there's not a whole lot of space for counter spells, especially with it being such a creature-heavy deck. So we will figure out a way to work around that. But there's so many things you can do. Like, I figured there's a way to like steal cards from people and all that kind of stuff, and like treasure or hostage shaker. That's not what it is. Not treasure nabber. That's a right card. Thinking about it now, it's just got me like all in the headset right now. I'm just like, There's so much to talk about here, especially people like Magic. Oh. But I don't know. If you've never played Magic, not a hard game. There are some things that come with time, and your understanding of it comes like like the stack first example. It uses a FIFO system, which is a LIFO. It means last in, first out. And whenever you have a stack going on where instants are just kind of being thrown at each other. So basically how the stack goes is the last thing that was cast is the first thing that is used. So if you know accounting, LIFO, that should just instantly like click in your ears like, oh, okay, I understand that. It's easy. Don't worry about it. Other than that, learning how to like play certain cards, learning mana bases, all that good stuff. So, it's not too difficult of a game. So, now one thing I would say is, whenever you're first starting to play the game, just play whatever format you want to play. Like, if your friends are playing like standard, build a standard deck. Now granted, it could be expensive, but you don't have to make it expensive. You can always make budget decks and all that good stuff. So, but I can understand where people would also think, wow, standard, quite expensive. I don't really follow standard. I haven't really followed any metagame except for like Commander for quite a while. I used to follow Modern Legacy. That was the time. I actually have a Manaless Dredge deck, and that's a fun deck to play or pull out every so often. But I'm not allowed to play it at big games or one-on-ones unless someone else has a combat deck and they're like, hey, let me see how this works against that deck. I'm like, okay. So I only get to pull that out on certain occasions. I do have to change some cards in it because certain cards got banned. Looking at what's it called? It's the Phyrexia Mana. You can look at their hand and draw a card. I forget what it's called. Oh, Gitaxian Probe. That's what it's called. Oh, goodness. Thinking of that game now, it's just got me like, Because there's so many times in Magic where you can be like, yeah, I'm gonna do this cheeky play right now. No one's gonna think about it or anything. And then you play it, and then sometimes it hits right, and then sometimes it gets a little weird because people are like, oh, I want to counter that, or I want to interact with that in a certain way. And so I feel like Magic in itself is such a diverse game every single time you play it. It makes me smile. I'm just like, Why we got the Volcano Banshee? We are not picking that up. I don't care what it is. We have no more bag space. Ugh. But it'll be okay. Oh. We're coming down to the wire though. We're gonna go take on the 8th gym here pretty soon. I think we could actually just fly over there. Take it on. We'll fly over to Viridian City. Ugh. We will heal up, and then I guess we'll go take it on real quick. Easy. And then I guess we can go to Victory Road. Oh my goodness. We're actually flying through this right now. I did not notice how fast we were going. Well, was and overused need leveled up, so just hit. So we will level these boys up a little bit while fighting in here. So that'll be something we can do while we're doing this. I don't know. Should definitely get into magic. It is quite expensive on your wallet, but what are you using that money for anyways? Ugh. Makes me happy. Oh, come on. Unless we have to do something here before we go in here. I think we can just walk in here though. Oh, okay, so you returned. Good. I was like, I don't think I need to do anything except for just walk in here. Alright. We will take on everybody that we need to take on. I think this is like a normal type gym, which Hit will thrive in. Oh, Machop. Okay, never mind. They are level 40, so this will give me quite a bit of experience. Hopefully. Luckily, we're faster than this man. But after this, I think I'm gonna cook some food for myself, and I think the next part might be the last part, because we're kind of flying through this. I'm gonna say we'll probably be around level 50 by the time we make it to the Elite Four. I think that's a good level to be at. Might not be, who knows? But we will try our best. If we have to use a bunch of revives, we will use them. But it'd be okay. I think we got this. Now granted, thinking and knowing are two different things, but we should be okay. I noticed that whenever I'm doing these parts, and I know I've mentioned this before, whatever is just on my mind, I'm just like, yep, we're talking about that today. That's gonna be the topic of this video. I don't really follow a system. I don't really like to either. You know, I mean, I could talk about the game for, you know, however long each video is supposed to be, but like, I don't, whatever's on my mind, it seems much more interesting than what's going on in the game. Like, I could talk about it like, oh man, Surf seems like a great move, you know, all this good stuff, and you know, I have type advantage and all this stuff, but, I mean, I feel like people know what's going on, and so I more or less try to, you know, talk about whatever I want to talk about. And some people, you know, might find it very odd, especially with, you know, coming into the mid-series and be like, what is going on here? And be like, you need to start at the beginning. There's a lot that's going on, and you don't really know the personality of me yet. So I can understand where some people would probably be turned off of the idea of just jumping into, you know, a random part in the series. But, you know, it'd be alright. Oh, this man looks like Brock. See? Something to talk about. Was it a lot to talk about? No. That's where sometimes I'm just like, well, let's ramble about Magic the Gathering for 20 minutes. Oh. Which I think is fair. You know, it's something to talk about. Something to coalesce on. I don't know if coalesce is the right word to use. Oh wow, you grew up to level 45 already. Getting strong. I don't think I have any more backspace yet, no. So, it'll be okay. We will fight these people as we need to. But yes, I'm gonna make food after this. I'm gonna make those hamburgers. I'm just like, Still the same day. I was gonna say, if you're coming into this and it's like a week later, whenever I talked about this, sorry. But I am viciously hungry for those hamburgers right now. I talked about it earlier today and in earlier parts. So, but after that, I think I'm probably gonna finish this game up, I'm gonna work out a little bit. I still do have a little bit of recording to do. Sadly, there was an issue with Wizard 101 that I'm gonna have to re-go back to and explain myself. You know, show off the good the game a little bit more. Sadly, my video did corrupt, and I guess I should say this so long as I am here. If a video ever corrupts, I'm sorry about it. You know, there's not much I can do about that once that occurs. But I will explain myself in the next video, especially if it's a game that, like, I can't go back. I'll explain, you know, what happened and everything, and, you know, hopefully I'll always be able to go back, but for certain games like MMORPGs, once something occurs and you do something, you can't go back. It is set in stone. So, but I'm not gonna let those things, you know, bog me down, or, you know, I'm just gonna keep my head high and keep venturing forward as I do. So, we do need to get this man leveled up into 40, so we'll switch into him. Go for the T-Bolt. Oh. I'm very excited for the next game. I've never played it. I'm very excited for it. There is a backstory to it, and I'll talk about it in that series, but it's a game from the past. I never was able to play it, though, sadly. I was not allowed to play that one. I did find the old version for it the other day when I was at my my old house. I was like, huh, look at that. That's a weird one. And that's how I came to the idea of I'm gonna do it for a Shining Light series. But I did have friends talk about it, you know, back in the day. They said they really liked the later games. I don't think they ever played or tried to play the first one in the series. So, we'll see how it goes, though. I'm excited for it. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I've never really talked about it either. I was gonna say, it's not even on the list of games I anticipated myself to play for the Shining Light series. So, you know, it'll be interesting. But I'm all giddy for it. Some of the Shining Light series I want to do, I'm just like, that's an interesting choice, to say the least. Like, there's one I really want to do for Halloween. Like, I have it on my mind. It's just, I haven't yet to record it, or sit down, or try to schedule it. Hopefully, everything aligns to where, like, you know, I'll be able to do one series, and then the next one, and then hopefully that game for Halloween. That's the hope. But we will see how it actually works out. Ooh, an Nidoking. Okay. He looks pretty good. I like him in this game. His sprite looks decent. Hopefully this just went well, it didn't. There are a lot of things I know you can take advantage of, like X accuracies and using his horn drill. I think you can actually cheat a Nidoking into the game. And it's actually natural. I'm not completely sure how you do it. I remember someone talked about doing a glitch one time. But I can't remember for the life of me who it was, or how you do it, or, you know, anything of that sort, so, you know, I don't know. We'll switch this man to the front. You should be able to take on anybody that old Giovanni sends out here. Oh. Wow. We're gonna get a victory rate this part. I did not expect that. We're just kind of making our way through this game. He is quite a bit stronger than me. Or at least, his levels are quite a bit higher than mine. Hopefully that doesn't slow us down any. It shouldn't. Especially with my man Myth here having like 200 attack. So that's down. We can send out his next one, Dugtrio. Let's use Guru here. I was gonna say, if he tries to go for Dig, I still have Surf, and I think I think Surf hits in this game no matter. Oh, wait. I'm faster than him. That's crazy. Especially for a Dugtrio. Huh. I'm gonna say, if you use this dig, I'm pretty sure Surf actually hits in this game still yet. Even if you dig. So. But I am not completely sure on that one. Send it to my boy Buff. Once he hits level 47, apparently we get Earthquakes. I'm all excited for that one for him. I'm gonna say, then he'll just be wrecking shop wherever we go. Body Slam. It's gonna do a decent amount, but I don't know if... Oh, I guess it will kill. I was like, I don't know if this will kill. Kills. We'll go into Myth. We'll go for the Earthquake. Please don't poison me. Okay, good. Oh my goodness. Earthquake actually missed. That's a crit, yeah. I was gonna say, I could already feel that one being a crit. There's no way that one could have just done that much damage. Nidoking. Let's keep Myth in. He still has Earthquake, not Dig. Oh my gosh, why am I missing so much? I don't think this is gonna kill in one shot. I was gonna say, unless it was a crit. Thrash. Might take me down, actually. Well, okay, good. I was kind of concerned there for a minute. I was like, well, this isn't good. Right on. Okay, so we'll switch into Guru, make this easy for ourselves. Well, level 50. Wow. It's quite concerning. Use Surf. That should just wrap it up, right? Yep. Good enough. Nice. That was a truly intense fight. You have won. As proof, here's the Earth Patch. Nice. It'll be okay. I was gonna say, I don't think we need any more TMs or, you know, anything to really bulk up our team anymore. I think we're good to go. I think we're gonna try to make it through Victory Road, or at least part of Victory Road, and then call next part the last part. Ooh. Ooh. Being done with Pokemon Blue. Ooh. It's been a long ride. But it's good. We're going on to the next thing. We're going on to the next game. Ooh. I got chill bumps there for some reason. Oh. Going on. This has been a fun game. It really has been. It's really nice to see, like, the old mechanics for the game. You know, seeing the old sprites and all that good stuff, so I'm excited to go on to the next one, see, or at least the next Pokemon game eventually, and see how, you know, everything compares and, you know, what's different and what's not and all that good stuff, so I'm excited for it. I was gonna say, plus we have a hell of a lot of money, so I was gonna say, we can basically buy our way through the Elite Four. We just need revives and max potions. That's all we need. Oh, well, we do have to fight Blue here. I forgot about this part. Alright. Well, easy enough. Let's do this real quick. Oh, you shouldn't be too higher leveled than me, or too over leveled by comparison to me. 47, not bad. We'll switch into used. Agility. That's fine. At least he's not like buffing up his attack or anything. Whirlwind and Roar have not worked once. I've noticed that. I'm just like, they have not done anything to me. Go for another one of these. Should take him down. Should get a pretty decent bulk of experience here. Rhyhorn. Not Rhydon. So, we'll switch in buff here. Let him get a little bit of experience. Go for the dig. I don't think this is gonna kill. Yeah, I think he's just a little bit too higher leveled than me. But it'd be okay. It's about to send out Gyarados. Ooh. Raichu really just kind of destroys this man's steam a little bit. It really does. From Pidgeot to Gyarados, I'm just like, Raichu's just gonna have a heyday here. Or overused here. Easy enough. Growlithe. It's not Arcanine yet? Boy. Boy. You gotta evolve that, man. You wanna stand a chance here. We'll go for the dig. Wow, this might actually just be like a clean run here. Dang. I was gonna say, got the one shot there. Oh, he goes up to 41. Nice. Alakazam. Let's go into Myth. Gosh. 99 HP compared to 190. Oh. If that shows the difference between those two. Psychic might do a lot to me, actually. Thinking about it now. But Earthquake's gonna do a lot in return. Might not kill. Yeah. Interesting. Hopefully he doesn't go for another Psychic here. It does go for Reflect, so that's not nice. Oh, well. I guess the AI was being a little dumb there. Which is good for us. Makes that fight a lot easier. That levels him up too, so. 194. Trying to learn Harden. We don't need you to learn Harden of all moves. Nah. Yes. Please. Venusaur. The Reflect is still up. We can still summon Was. Was is okay here. 53, my goodness. 10 levels ahead of me. Still faster than him. Oh, I missed. Dang it. This shouldn't do a lot. We'll probably do like a quarter of my health. Or half, if it's crit. Yeah, we should be able to take this down, no problem. Without too many problems. Hopefully it doesn't get another crit. Well, you know, speak of the devil. Can I get a crit? Is that a possibility? Oh, I can. Ooh! The game listened to me for once. Oh. Good. It's about time. Alright, so we'll heal up before we go into the victory road. And then will be the final part. I've already called it too. I'm gonna make it through Victory Road, and then I'm gonna go through the entire Elite Four. Unless Victory Road takes me like literally an hour. And then it'll just be a part for me going through Victory Road. So, but then again, sometimes I feel like I'm moving a lot faster, and then I look at the time, I'm like, huh, well, I guess we're not moving near as fast as I thought we were. So, you know, sometimes I'm a little wrong in areas, but it'll be okay. We should be able to just go ahead and make it through there. I know we gotta show our badges to everyone and be like, hey, got this badge. Cool. Let me through. Gotta be careful there. Jump over the ledge on accident. Alright, boulder badge shown. Oh. I don't know what that music is, but it's just like... Oh. I like it. How do we... Okay. I was like, is there a certain way we gotta walk through here? Alright. Oh, I do, boy. That's another badge. Oh, here we go. Going all the way. Oh, I got the rainbow badge. Don't even worry about that, man. Then we gotta pull out the good old guru for this one. You serve. Change up the music a little bit, you know. Make it not so epic, I guess. Alright, go on ahead. Thank you. Oh, well. Well, fair enough. You serve. Alright. The marsh badge, yes. Alright, and then we keep going forward. Oh, wow. This is so weird. We're coming into like the final areas here. Oh. The volcano badge, I got that too, man. Ooh. And then our last badge here. Oh, I guess we gotta go to the left over here. And then we can walk on through. Oh, now we get on into the Victory Road. Ooh. Here we are. Hopefully, we can just walk through here without too many issues. Okay. So I do have to learn how to get around a little bit. I don't know this Victory Road that well, so we will learn though. Pokemon, use Myth, uses Strength. Use, okay, we're just gonna run away from these battles. Okay, so I can't push it up the stairs. It's good to know. What is this? Oh, it's a button. Okay. I see what I did wrong. So we need to step out for a minute, come back in, push that boulder all the way over. This probably will be a part in and of itself, just going through Victory Road, thinking about it now. I bet that'd be okay. We will use my man Myth, use his Strength, then push this over, boom. Don't want to step out, we will push it over here, push it over here, push it up. Oh, come on. Ooh, nice. Level 36. I guess while we're here, we might as well also train up a little bit so we're not super under-leveled as we go into the Elite Four. Wouldn't be great if they're like level 60s and I'm a level 40. But we will definitely try to make it through it. You know, I'm not gonna try to wimp out of that fight. Oh my goodness. Only 22. Not worth fighting. We'll run away. I was gonna say, I don't know if there's any trainers in here that we need to fight. It's another Zubat. It's fine. I was gonna say, we're gonna try to push this all the way to the button and then push that up, push it over towards the wall, and push it down. Okay, now that should give us a walkway. Good. Dang it. That's another Onix, okay. What level you at? 39, yeah. Yeah, we might as well take you down real quick. Alright. I was gonna say, I'm gonna go ahead and cross the space and then save. And we will call that a part. So, I don't know if next part is gonna be the last part or the part after that, because we still do have to make it through here. But that's gonna be the end of this part. We're getting really, really close. And I can already see that we're gonna start the next Shining Light series. We're gonna make it through this. We're gonna fight the league. And we're gonna we're gonna finish this game up. But anyways, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.